Okay, so 1.0. Let's resume. So I know I'm look like I'm starting out or something, but I've got some good gear here. I kind of want to show my base, some base etiquette. I've got about 800 hours in this game, and it's not a lot compared to some. I play in stretches, take big breaks over the years. So I've got the skin set for the clothes I've got on. I found this hat, and I like this hat, so I've got a pretty cool look here. I've got a lot of gear. I've got a heavy assault vest, ghillie suit, a nice painted AKSM, a Berta M9, silencer, flashlight. You know, I've got the works in here. But I like to play in civilian clothes. I like to play, you know, on the more dangerous side. I don't know, when I'm running around and fighting regular scavs, I feel like I don't need armor really for that. So I throw on my full gear if I'm going to go do a mission or something, a hard or an epic mission. I typically run those missions by myself. Epic missions require a bit of strategy, but I've got a strategy, so yeah. Anywho, my base. Let's start on the outside here. You're gonna see my code. Whatever. Alright, so this is my base from the outside here. I like small and functional. You can see a base way over there, I think. It's kind of a big base with a bunch of windows, and it just looks unnecessary. It's like a fortress. And to me, those big bases, a couple things. One, they're fairly empty on the inside because there's only so much stuff you can put in them. And then the other thing is the upkeep. The bigger the base, with the new, oh god, what is it called? Rotting. Anyway, the base degrades over time, and you have to have materials. The bigger your base, the more materials are required to sustain that base. Well, even a while back, I started building smaller bases just because I just didn't see the point of having these huge fortresses. I've built castles, I've built all kinds of stuff in older versions of Deadside, but I've got a nice steel door here. I've got it facing the wrong way on purpose. I like this look better. It kind of aligns with the wooden exterior. I'm on a PVE server, so I'm not worried about people blowing up my base. I don't like the look of the steel building, and I think it would be easier to maintain a wooden structure with just plain wood. The stick base doesn't look good, so I don't know. This is just what I like. I found all kinds of stuff. So this whole flag here, I found. I put up some barbed wire and some shotgun turrets just for fun. You can run around and find boxes with stuff like this dartboard. I made this flag, and I thought it was kind of appropriate here. I've got a lion kind of growling at a wolf and a deer, and then over here I've got a shark growling at 3 little fish. So you can craft a fishing pole, but all you'll catch is this guy in the middle here with the homemade fishing pole. You have to get the plastic fishing pole to catch these other fish. That's just the way it is. So anyway, I've got a nice little seating area out here. I've got a grill. Put up some of this camo netting. I tried to build everything that the new 1.0 patch offers. So I put some steel bars on this window just because. I've got my drying rack here that I've started kind of messing with a little bit. I really do like the grill. It's permanent, and it uses fuel more efficiently. I've got a nice little radio here that I found in one of those boxes with base commodities. I've got 2 of these water collectors inside. Historically, you only were allowed to have 1 water collector, but I've got 3. I've got 2 in the base, and the base is locked. I keep this one out here for passerby people who might need water. So this is kind of a community water collector here. This is just for the people. You can build much further into the water now. So I built a nice fishing pier, and I made this flag. I like the Viking, so that was kind of neat. I made the lion flag. I made the shark flag. Oh, and a rug. Got a nice little rug. I have found a number of rugs, so I've got rugs all over the place. I tried to place them appropriately. But anyway, at first glance, this is kind of a nice little pad here. So we'll go inside, and there's my 2 water collectors. I've got my workbench. I got a bed. Put a nice painting above my bed. It's kind of a neat painting, actually. So I've got, let's see here. I'm very organized. I have storage like all over the place. I won't get into all of it, but stock up on fuel. You need fuel for the generator. You need fuel for your vehicle. Pretty important. Then I've got another box with repair stuff for repairing armor and weapons, and then I've got a box here for repairing people. This is what's important here. This storage, you have to build this, and you have to supply what your base needs in order to persist. So I've got 6 days, just under 7 days here. On my next run, I think tomorrow morning, I'm going to chop a bunch of wood and put it in the planer and get more wood, and I should get a few more days out of that. I've had up to 12 days here. That metal door only requires 2 sheet metal a day, so I've got 48 in there. So every time I find sheet metal, I just throw it in here. I only need 19 sticks per day, so I have a whole bunch of sticks. But this planed wood, this is what's really important. 635 planed wood a day, and that's just for this little place, you know. So I couldn't imagine what a large wooden fortress would require. Probably thousands of planed woods a day, that's a lot of chopping and a lot of planing, if you ask me. So this box up here is my civilian box. This is where I keep my civilian clothes. This box here is just weapons and ammo. I've just got my sniper rifle in here and extra ammo. My weapons are pretty much in here in my main combat gear box. So I've got another container here with tools. I try to keep, so you'll notice that the knife and the axe has a durability meter, so I try to collect multiple of each one, so I have backups, you know. And then this is my building box. I have a ton of nails. They're pretty easy to find. I bought some nails, and then I bought 200 nails, and I found the rest. So, but this is all building stuff. And then I've got another box down here, which is building stuff overflow, basically. And now I'm going to go up the stairs here, and I've got my little living area. So I've got another rug and a rug downstairs. I think I have a garage. I've got a rug in the garage too. But I got a painting here, a nice little chair, table. I've got a duck here that you can make. And to make ducks and to make the deer head and the wolf head and the fish, you have to have something called formalin, which is this right here. I kept running into this stuff, and I kept like, oh, what is this? Because this used to be used to create sterilized rags, but now this is used to make your little deer heads and stuff like that. But you also need the fishing line to make that as well. So I've collected a lot of fishing line and formalin in order to make those things. I think I'm pretty much done though. I've got 1 deer, 1 wolf, 1 of each fish, and so I'm pretty happy with that. This is my cell box. I just cleared out a bunch of stuff. I just made a big run. I had a whole bunch of drills and a whole bunch of those table saws or whatever they are, those big orange saws. I had like 6 of each and some and like 6 car batteries. Anyway, I loaded all that stuff up and sold it. The cigarettes and the watches can be sold at the roaming traders for reputation. I can hear I'm being shot at. I keep all these windows open. Lets in a lot of natural light, which sounds ridiculous, but if you build a base with no windows, it's kind of dark. So anyway, this is my first dartboard I found, so I put it here. And that is a flag I found, actually. So that flag just kind of, I don't know, it's just an interesting little area. There's someone over there. I'm on a PVE server, so see that green triangle? That's another player. Anyway, relatively small place, but it's functional. Everything's right here. I don't have to run, 100 meters from one side of the base to the other to get to certain boxes. Everything I need is right here. The bed is better than the sleeping bags. The sleeping bags have a 72-hour lifespan, and the wait time to reuse a bed is shorter than the sleeping bag. So, but the bed isn't going anywhere, so this will always be here, which is kind of nice. So I've got a door here that goes into my garage, and this is where I keep all my garage type stuff. So I've got a generator, which runs these lights, but the generator also runs the wood planer and my metal planer, 2 things I need for maintaining this building. I got a bike in here. I hear someone coming. It's interesting. This mechanic workbench, you've got to load this up with oil and spark plugs in order to keep your vehicle. Otherwise, your vehicle will eventually despawn. So this tells you protected for 3 days. So based on what I have in here, the bike will be here for 3 days, 7 hours, 50 minutes, and then it will start to fall apart and eventually die. So that kind of makes sense. Jesus. Hey, what's going on? Can you talk? You need water? I got a water thing out there. You're welcome to come in if you want to check things out. If you need water, you can drink right out of this. Right out of this right here. You can drink right out of this. No? Not thirsty? Okay. I've got barbed wire here too. It doesn't seem to hurt me or anything, and I don't think it hurts anyone else in PVE. But like I said, I was trying to build every aspect of the building in the game. So in the build menu here, I built this, I built that. I don't feel the need for metal containers because it's PVE. So and there's really no wood reason for plank containers either. But the large plank container is very useful. Base locks, I built the grill, the bed, the generator, the workbench, the wood planer, the metal planer, the light fixture, the water container, drying rack, mechanics workbench, the table, the chair, that chair, a shelf. I did build that shelf. I built both of these wooden shelvings. I don't feel a need for iron shelving. I sort of have a little cabin here, so. And I've built the wolf, the deer, the duck, these 3 fish. I have not gotten the electric fish. It's only in one place, so I have to go figure back out where that's at and go do that. And then of course you can make a flag or a wall flag. So I've built all of that stuff. Items, vehicle lock. I built a vehicle lock on my motorcycle. Weapons and medicine. Anyway, so raid, this is where you make like your shotgun turret. That's what I built. Auto turrets require a camera and a control unit. and the control unit, like it requires parts that you get from a bunker, and I tried to raid a bunker, and where did the guy go? Oh, he just ran off, I guess. Man, he like ran off. Anyway, I have keys for getting in a bunker, and I got into a bunker, and that had a turret in it on the ceiling, and it lit me up. Anyway, so I tried shooting it, throwing grenades at it. I tried all kinds of stuff. I could not defeat the turret, so I kind of gave it up. Anyway, so camouflage net I built, window bars I built. I haven't built the explosives yet, but I used to build a lot of explosive charges before 1.0 came out, and I used to use these. I would plant them on the street and wait for a convoy to come by, and then you just kind of hide out. Don't let them see you because they spread out. Anyway, they're all grouped up, and when you see them walk over the charge, you just let her rip, and it kills all of them or most of them. And you want to wait till the main guy is right over the explosive before you set it off, so it just completely annihilates him. Anywho, let me know in the comments what you think about my base. It's not big. It's designed to be like a cottage, like a home. I wish there were better roof options. I would like to put a slanted roof on it or something, but these slanted pieces that you see here, they can only be put on the ground, it seems. They wouldn't let me put them on the roof or anything like that, so I would have liked a more cottagey look, but anywho, try to keep it safe on the first floor, so I only have one window on that first floor, and that's mostly for aesthetics. The important thing is when you respawn, you don't want to get gunned down. So sometimes if it's getting hot, you know, there's some action going on, I'll close these windows so that when I respawn, somebody doesn't light me up. But the windows upstairs I keep open because I don't know, it's just something kind of nice. It just kind of looks nice. I just have it's inviting, I think, you know. But I've got a base lock on the garage door, and I've got a base lock on my main door here. You can drink right out of these water containers now. That's kind of a new thing. I need to eat some fish here. I'm running out of food. You use the workbench to disassemble weapons or repair weapons. There's kind of a lot you can do. Oh, and to paint things too. You can paint things. This is where I painted my jacket. That is a skin set that you can buy. I bought it years ago. I still have it, whatever. And I painted my AKSM. That's a new skin that I bought. Used to have to go to crates to get skinned weapons, but now you can buy paints as DLC. And this was like $5 for this paint, but I really love the AKSM. It's my favorite weapon because the ammunition is plentiful when you run missions. So as you can see, I've got a back stock of that. Oh, and the box is stacked to 500 now instead of 100, so that's awesome. So I always keep a box of 500 on me with whatever weapon I'm running. Yeah, so. I keep the BB9 on me. Where did it? Alright, I keep the BB19 on me when I'm doing my civilian running around because the ammunition is plentiful. The ammunition is plentiful.
Daddy.
Yes, ma'am. The ammunition is plentiful as you're running around and not doing missions. This ammo here is plentiful. You're going to bed? Okay, I'm going to shut this down. Okay, anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. And
wait, what if people get on your roof and they come into your house?
No one can come into the house, honey. They're windows, but people can't. Look, I can't get through the windows.
Dad,
there's no way to get through the windows. Okay, I am signing off. Hope you like my base. It's a comfortable little home, easily defendable. With the windows upstairs, if I get sometimes I get a convoy. I'll bring a convoy over here. I'll shut most of the windows and I'll open them up as needed to attack the convoy. So that's sort of a strategic station up here on the second floor. So, anywho, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching my little base here. This is how I think bases should be built. You know, just make it like a homey kind of a place you'd like to be. Anyway, all right.